Part 1 of The Edge of the Knife. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Jfmarchini. The Edge of the Knife by H. Bean Piper. Part 1. Chalmers stopped talking abruptly, warned by the sudden attentiveness of the class in front of him. They were all staring. Even Gulick in the fourth row was almost half awake. Then one of them, taking his silence as an invitation to questions, found his voice. "You say Khalid ibn Hussein's been assassinated?" he asked incredulously. "When did that happen?" "In 1973, at Basra." There was a touch of impatience in his voice. Surely they ought to know that much. "He was shot while leaving the Parliament building by an Egyptian Arab named Mohammed Noureed, with an old U.S. Army M3 submachine gun. Noureed killed 2 of Khalid's guards and wounded another before he was overpowered. He was lynched on the spot by the crowd, stoned to death. Ostensibly, he and his accomplices were religious fanatics. However, there can be no doubt whatever that the murder was inspired, at least indirectly, by the Eastern Axis. The class stirred like a grain field in the wind. Some looked at him in blank amazement. Some were hastily averting faces, red with poorly suppressed laughter. For a moment he was puzzled, and then realization hit him like a blow in the stomach pit. He'd forgotten. Again. "I didn't see anything in the papers about it," one boy was asking. "The newscast last evening said Khalid was in Ankara talking to the President of Turkey," another offered. "Professor Chalmers, would you tell us just what effect of Khalid's death had upon the Islamic Caliphate and the Middle Eastern situation in general?" a third voice asked with exaggerated solemnity. That was Kendrick, the class humorist. The question was pure baiting. "Well, Mr. Kendrick, I'm afraid it's a little too early to assess the full results of a thing like that, if they can ever be fully assessed. For instance, who in 1911 could have predicted all the consequences of the pistol shot at Sarajevo? Who, even today, can guess what the history of the world would have been had Zangara not missed Franklin Roosevelt in 1932? There's always that if." He went on talking safe generalities as he glanced covertly at his watch. Only 5 minutes to the end of the period.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?